Hello everybody, how you doing? This is the Exotic Bourbon Hunter coming to you from Costco in Clermont. And I was actually able to get some unicorns here. I believe the last one just left the shelf, but you guys will be able to see what I just was able to pick up. But before we get into that, let's see what they got over here at Costco in Clermont. They got some goodies here. This is one of Costco's bigger locations, so they do have more stuff usually. And the unicorn I found today is actually going to be one that is very hard to find. But you got over here, we have our big bottles of Crown Royal over here coming in at 44 beans. You have 12 nights of cocktails here coming up for Christmas. And then they always, this time of year, bring in this Japanese brandy over here in the cool dragon bottles. I've never picked one of these up. It looks cool, but it's not cool enough for me to pick up. And then they also have these Zodiac sign, French brandy bottles over here, which is pretty neat over here at Costco. From there, we go into their Kirkland Canadian whiskey. And then they do have the pot still big bottles of Willet bourbon. A lot of people talk a lot of smack about this. It is $100, but enjoy it. If that's what you enjoy, that's your game. Then we also have our regular big bottles of Woodford Reserve here. Now, from there, we have our Maker's Mark 46. Coming in at just 26 beans. We also have our small batch 1792. They do have some salted caramel Crown Royal here. And then they have some Blade and Bow coming in at just 40 beans. Some Elijah Craig small batch into the big bottles of Jack Daniels. And then they have their Travelers, the Travelers bourbon, which is made with Chris Stapleton. That's actually going to come in at just 34 beans. They also have their Angel's Envy. This is going to be their bourbon finished in port wine barrels, coming in at just 40 beans. Some Basil Hayden. We got some Jim Beam here. And then the Four Roses single barrel. This is great for starters. I mean, for $40 you can't go wrong. Then we have our new Rift and our Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond is one that you need to have. This is a beautiful pour. It is one of my favorite pours. And for $45, can't go wrong. Also, in some places this is considered to be allocated. Then below, if you buy 2 of these bottles of Maker's Mark, you can save $10, but they come in at just 48 beans. These are the big bottles. You have your Woodford Double Oak coming in at $60. Some Widow Jane 10 coming in at just 70. Big bottles of Bullet Bourbon and Bullet Rye. And then they have the Hibiki over here coming in at just 85 beans. They do have the Kentucky Owl Japanese edition. This has coming in at 120 beans. And they also have Willet Family Estate 4-year rye coming in at $58.99. There's also Angel's Envy finished rye as well. And then we have our Four Roses. We have a High West collection pack over here with the Whistling Pig collection pack. And then I just picked up one of these Bakers. It's a 13-year single barrel and it's their limited edition. They also have the Jack Daniel's Sinatra coming in at just 140 beans. So this is going to be exotic finds over at the Costco in Clermont. Forget about it.